is day 24 and I'm riding in the car with 5 Stack and we're headed up to Albert Mountain where I came off the trail. So I am connecting the piece of the trail from mile marker 99.6 down to Rock Gap, which is I think 105.9. So when I hike that today as a slack pack, I'll be done with the trail up to Winding Stair Gap, which is where I was yesterday. This morning on the way, we stopped at this little picnic area, Waya Crest Picnic something, and we ran into another thru hiker there who had camped there the night before with a few other people, and his food was ripped into by some animal, but the other campers' food was undisturbed. So he was guessing like maybe it was a raccoon or a squirrel, but his bag was mangled, and he wanted to go into town and get a new bag because he didn't have a way to hang it. So we gave that hiker a ride into Franklin, and you know, it's one of those moments where he's like, I just got out to the road. The trail provides.
All right, where are we?
Well, we are at the Albert Mountain, well, the fire tower's up there. Can't see it. But we're at the pickup place where you came to get me on 99.6, and there are some stairs up ahead that we're about to climb up, and the fire tower's close.
All right, here we go. All right, now the steps are coming in earnest.
They are.
This is just the beginning here.
Woohoo!
All right, it's getting rocky. All right, if I were doing it on the level, it would be right there.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of stairs.
Yeah. Documenting the Mountain Laurel Tunnel for today.
Oh, wow. All right, 5 Stack, I just heard you say this rock is nice. Can you say more about that?
Yes, this rock is very nice, and gneiss is a metamorphic rock that started out as granite, and you can kind of see the way that when we get up top, there's a good view of it. But
okay.
You can see this is granite that has been partially melted and kind of wavy and sways around, and we'll get a picture up there of it.
Okay, awesome. There are these man-made cuts in the rock. So David said when it's icy up here, it's pretty treacherous. So they made these places you can put your feet and have some more stability. I say they, you know, the volunteers. Do you know who does that? The trail club?
Nantahala Hiking Club.
The Nantahala Hiking Club.
Maintains this.
They maintain this section. We have made it to Albert Mountain Fire Tower and the 100-mile mark. This is really an unofficial mark. It's just a few more steps down the trail, but it's cooler to say this is the 100-mile mark here. Technically, I've walked more than 100 miles on the trail because I did that section ahead yesterday, but whatever. There it is. And the view. Okay, I'm as high up as I can get. So this is locked up there, but the view up here is amazing.
I'm gonna look here in a second. Yeah, I do. I'll trade you spots.
You can see how the trees down there are starting to leaf out in the lower elevations. windy up here. The view from Albert Mountain Fire Tower. It is absolutely so stunning. I'm just choked up, actually. I thought I'd take a video with me in it and this amazing backdrop. It's so gorgeous up here. All right, we are headed down from Albert Mountain Fire Tower, and it's a ton of rhododendron instead of, well, I mean, there's some mountain laurel too, but there's a lot of rhododendron, whereas coming up, it was almost all mountain laurel and a little bit of rhododendron. It's very cool and pretty.
All right, I'm off to a blue blaze back down to the bottom of Albert Mountain. I'm gonna go hike Pickens Nose.
See you later, 5 Stack. Things you find in shelters. So that's the trail I just came down. And it connects to this creek. Nice waterfall. And then look at that nice little rock walking path right across it. Just past the creek, a down tree that is not really an easy over or under. Here's a very nice rhododendron tunnel. Love the arch of it. Feels like rain is going to be moving in. Is in the forecast as a possibility, and I'm just hoping it'll wait to start until after I'm done with my hike. We'll see. I don't know what that is, but it looks like the promise of some kind of flowers. Really pretty.
All right, we're making a run for Rock Gap, and we have hail coming down.
We're driving to the NOC for dinner, and we just saw goats in the road.
You want me back?
Here's the Nantahala. Can you see those kayakers down there? Wow. Look at this river. We're just driving down to the NOC for dinner. And there's been a lot of rain recently, and I guess, I don't know, dam release too. That's pretty cool. We got to see them go down. This is definitely a class 5 rapid. And we missed getting to see those kayakers go down this. Well, here we are at the Nantahala Outdoor Center. I am not at the NOC on the Appalachian Trail. I will come through here in several more days. But we are going to go eat at the River's End restaurant, which is there. So we just came out to see the river. And then that's the outfitter. Well, I am coming to you with a giardia update. It must have been giardia because I am feeling totally fine and normal. So that is really great news.